Going back someday, come what may the blue. Oh, Diamond Brand for life. Yes, that's exactly correct. Sophia, can you move your camera a little bit towards your basket, like your phone camera?
That for sure.
Yeah, I think that way we're seeing a good amount of your face. Are we still okay? We still streaming? Oh, I'm echoing. But why? But it's all good. Okay. Well, welcome to... Oh, damn it. It kicked you out. It kicked you out, Sophia.
What?
It kicked you out of the live stream. I'm gonna get you back. You guys, as always, thank you for bearing with the Melanie Curran show as we figure out how to even make a show. This is public access at its finest. And even though we don't know exactly how to do this, we're learning. I mean, I'm learning. This is the second week of the show. This is episode 4. And episode 4 is called Beaches, Myth or Real Place, with our special guest, my best friend, sophiaonoratotschida, beach expert, certified doula with DONA. So she's a birth doula, which we don't usually get this combination of a birth doula talking about the beach. I think it's very lucky. Sophia, you having any luck getting on the Instagram live? You're unable to join.
I gotta just turn on and off. Okay. Right.
Let's just do what everyone's waiting for.
Sorry.
A little thing called the Melanie Curran Show theme song.
Wait. Live. I got it.
This is the official start of the show. Close the door on the rest of the world. Spend some time with your favorite girl. She's coming to you on live TV, on YouTube and Instagram. It's the Melanie Curran Show. The Melanie Curran Show. There'll be guests that you know and some that you don't. And we'll be talking about things, about where we're from and what we do, and what does music mean to you. We'll be singing songs and making a difference every day of the week, but especially Sunday matinee. It's a Sunday matinee, Sunday matinee. It's the Melanie Curran Show. Sophia, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. It is such a wonderful thing to have a beach expert like yourself here on the show. I'm just going to ask you to kind of belt it out because you're so far back in that beach that I could barely hear you.
I'm very used to people telling me to be quiet, so this is weird, but great.
All right. So, Sophia, the Melanie Curran Show broadcasts from Ridgewood, Queens, which is also the unceded and traditional territory of the Lenape people. I want to give a shout out to this special place. And would you like to tell us where you are?
Yeah, I'm on the ancestral land of the Squamish, Squamish, Salish people, otherwise known as Bainbridge
So, we grew up on Bainbridge Island together, and I think that something that we both experienced a lot of was being at the beach. Um, and I was wondering if we could start just by saying, "Hey, Sophia, you're an amazing person, and something that you said to me recently was the beach is both a real and a mythical place. Uh, can you describe your perfect beach day on a budget?"
So if we're talking about an actual beach, physical beach, everyone has been to the beach. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people, especially around here, have been to the beach. My perfect beach day would just be a bunch of people, a bunch of dogs, a bunch of kids running around, a bunch of gear, and you just stay there all day. That's it. I'm simple. I don't need much.
But Sophia, what about, working your life away and being miserable? Do you think this is an important part of being a human that we need to bring into the beach day?
No, capitalism is not part of the beach day. I think that's really where the mythological beach can help you.
Oh,
Yeah, baby.
tell me more.
Mind. You go to the beach in your mind. If you go to the water's edge in your mind, all that bullshit melts away. It's just you and the sunshine.
Wow. Okay, so I really appreciate that mentality. I think some of us know and understand that, okay, I live in a cold place. Like I'm in the middle of a city. Like it's often been snowy and rainy, and like on Bainbridge Island, it's very there's a lack of sun. How would you suggest to our viewers how to have a beach day on a budget inside of your own house?
Well, as you can see, I've set up quite a beach spread in my upstairs guest room.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy. All you gotta do is put on an outfit that feels comfortable, put on some flip-flops, listen to some beach music,
Mm-hmm.
and chill. Nothing to it.
Well, you say there's nothing to it, but some people just don't have this natural aptitude to actually get to the beach in the way that you do. I mean, growing up with sophiaonoratotschida, certified doula, dona, I noticed that you were so prepared at all times. Like your trunk of your Ford Taurus was literally just packed to the gills with towels, grills, shoved little sand toys, little beach mats. And this was incredible for us because as teens, we didn't really have anything we could do because we didn't have any money, still don't. And we would go to the beach and you would have all the supplies. How would you suggest, like what's like a starter pack for somebody going to the beach trying to like equip their car?
Okay, in terms of gear,
Yeah, like in terms of gear.
I think a starter pack definitely need a towel.
Towel.
Doesn't need to be fancy. Whatever towel or a blanket. You just want something to sit on.
Mm-hmm.
Water, I think. I think water is a really like basic tool that will help you stay comfortable at the beach. Now, you could just go to the beach with a towel and some water, but
Okay, so that's the bare minimum.
you might need, that's the bare minimum, I would say, is water and something to sit on. The next thing you probably want to do is bring like a snack. And then depending where you are, you gotta have sun protection. You gotta have your sunscreen.
Your mom just texted me to see if she could call you during this, which I just think is the answer is no.
No.
That's a hard no, Joanne. No. Okay, so basic starter pack for you guys who are just tuning in is a towel and water.
Water, I would say. That's really all you need. And then you just sit on the beach.
Okay. So there you are, you're on the beach, and let's say something happens, some time passes, and you feel a little hungry.
Okay, you gotta get a cooler.
What?
You gotta get a cooler, guys. I'm telling you. So many different kinds of coolers. This is the real that's lying around. But it's a good one. Classic brand. Got it at the store.
Could you hold it up to your face so that viewers on Instagram can see it? That's right. It is a little Playmate, baby size. We're getting a tip from the comments on Instagram Live from user Blankenstank. It says, hot mom tip, baby powder helps get all the sand off before you have to get back in the car. Do you know what she's talking about?
You have kids, bring baby powder.
So you put the baby powder on the kid before you go to the beach?
That's
Hannah, how I don't understand. I'm just a little confused on how you use this baby powder for the beach. Yeah, if you have any tips on that, I'd love to know more. The band Weed, tuning in on Instagram Live, is wondering, do I need a certain brand of water?
No, you don't need a certain brand of water.
Okay, this is something I...
If you have access to Diamond brand water, I recommend that. But
Right.
Water.
Do you think that this is a matter of concern, the branding of water? Because as a beach person, you know water is sacred to life. I mean, you can't live without it. Does water even need to be bottled and branded?
No, this is tap water right here. Tap water. City water. From the tap, no filter. It's
What would you do if you were in a situation where you were on vacation and somebody came up to you on the beach? It says, what would you do? Talia is saying that your sound's off on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't know how the Instagram situation is not going good right now.
Okay, viewers, just watch on YouTube if you can. It's better over there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, for me, your video is just
Okay.
the Instagram situation is not going good right now.
Join us on YouTube.
Okay, viewers, just watch on YouTube if you can.
There we go. It's the Melanie Curran show on YouTube. Thanks for everyone who's watching who is a loyal customer of the Melanie Curran show. We are doing our best to make a show, and one thing that I know about it is it's hard, but the only real way that this show can exist is because of viewers like you and participants in the show, Sophia Tschida being one of them. Sorry, so let's get back to what's really important.
Question, are we just done with Instagram? Can I close my phone?
Yeah, you can close your phone.
Sorry, Instagram, this is not working.
I'll just put this Instagram phone here so it'll look more like behind the scenes.
There you go.
There you go. All right, so I hope people can find us on YouTube. That's where this programming is specially located. Okay, so let's get real, Sophia. Uh, tell me about the beach accessories surrounding you right now and what you like about them.
Okay. We'll start from the ground up. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
I'll talk about how I built my beach accessories. First, you can kind of see it. See the beach blanket? It's purple.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a purple beach blanket.
Yeah, that's really nice. I got it in Bali. It's a really good blanket. Fantastic. Next, I have this bamboo mat that I got at a thrift store. I use it for camping. I use it for the beach. It's a great thing to have. Then, of course, the classic Tommy Bahama beach chair.
Oh,
Chair I really like because it folds up and you can wear it as a backpack. So if you want to be like low profile on the beach, a chair like this is really nice because you can pack all your shit into the pouches on the back and then just wear it. So that's
all
really
right.
all you need.
A wearable beach chair. Wow.
Chair. So this would be like we kind of talked about like the basic beach starter pack, towel, water. If you wanted to have like up the ante a little bit, invest some money, this would be kind of like a good next step. It's really all you need, just the beach chair. You put your towel and your water in the back of it and you're good. Yeah, it's a good chair. It also lays flat,
Wow.
which is really nice.
And you can still sit in it.
You can lay in it.
You can lay in it. Oh.
It comes like a hot bed. Okay, next we have, of course, the cooler. I already talked about the cooler. What I like about this cooler is that it has a handle on top, so it's easy to carry. It's small, but not too small. Like, you could pack food for the day in this thing and be totally fine and comfortable. Next, you'll notice that I have this table here. Now,
Yeah.
especially
Wow.
when you have dogs, if you've ever gone to the beach with your dog and tried to eat lunch, you'll know that it's like really hard and there's a lot of sand. So having a table like this is nice because it keeps the food off the sand and away from the dog. This one rolls up and is stored in a little stuffed sack, and it's great.
That's
On the
amazing.
table- yeah, it's great. I love this table. On the table, I already talked about my water. You have the sunscreen, and you have the best of all. This is definitely one of my beach essentials.
Ooh, Maui Babe browning lotion. Okay.
Highly recommend this one. Smells good, feels good. This one is always in my beach bag. And then I have some chapstick that I got at a wedding in Mexico. It's a good one.
Nice.
And then finally, I have my snorkel gear. Mask, fins,
Fins.
and my water shoes.
Ooh, those are cute. Look at those.
They're great.
Dang.
These are great, especially around here where the beaches are really rocky and barnacly. You gotta have some foot protection. So that's the gear here. That's the gear I got. This setup, I can be comfortable on the beach all day and all night.
All night too?
Yeah, light a bonfire. I think you have a pretty good song about that too, don't you?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I have a great song about that. So this song is called San Benedito Beach, and it's off my forthcoming album called San Benedito Beach, which, if you are somebody who knows where San Benedito Beach is, please tell us in the comments on the YouTube video. We have 4 viewers right now, so I am expecting 4 guesses. Something I haven't talked about. Hey, Molly, go onto YouTube. Go onto YouTube to watch this. Molly just joined. Also, where's San Benedito Beach? Anyway, all I'm saying is San Benedito is a beach somewhere, and the person who can guess correctly, or most close to correctly, and maybe a runner-up I'm announcing it right here, will get a free album. I will send it to you. I want to see the speculation. I want to know what you think. When you hear the word San Benedito Beach, where do you think that is? Please guess. Okay, San Benedito Beach. Met you down at San Benedito. You were looking sweeter than an ice cream parlor, melting in the sun. I asked if I'd seen you before. Do you often come around these shores? You said it was your first time and you were on the run. San Benedito, make a fool out of me. San Benedito, why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night, and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam where the cops are and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene? Why in God's name would I leave my home? You said when we moved to the landlocked trailer, you were gonna buy me a Boston Whaler. Now the garage is full and the woodpile's slammed. The country goes on for miles and miles. I get lost in the grocery aisles. I wanna go back to Benedito again. San Benedito, make a fool out of me. San Benedito, why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night, and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam? Hey, what's in the cooler? Yeah, what's in the cooler? And?
Oysters.
And?
Clams.
Clams?
And beer.
Oh, and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene. Why in God's name did I leave my home? Oh, when it's dark and the fire glows bright and you whisper to me in the middle of the night, you remember me as I was the time we met. Now we've got 4 kids and a loan. You said you're gonna buy me a new cell phone, but no matter the model, my heart is full of regret for San Benedito. Make a fool out of me, San Benedito. Why'd I ever leave the sea? Where the cooler's full and the bonfire's bright and the buddies sing all through the night, and the surf is good and the sharks don't bite. Why would you ever roam where the cops are abolished and replaced by unarmed community members with anti-racist training and the skills to de-escalate violent situations, and the shells are clean and the tourists don't blow up the scene? Why in God's name did I leave my home? Hey, San Benedito!
Love
Thanks. Hey, Dill, if you're there, go to YouTube.
I feel like I'm on San Benedito right now.
I think that you have gotten the closest. Okay.
See what the comments say. What are the guesses?
Here's what the guesses say. Building Roadhouse Camper says, see, I have an advantage since Sophia already told me and then I forgot. But my guess is California, just like all good things in this world. Sounds good. And then Molly says, show us what's in the cooler, which isn't exactly an answer to the question of where is San Benedito Beach, but it's pretty...
Now what's in the cooler is pretty clear.
Okay.
Some ice packs that melted.
Okay.
Last night, pack all the way, you know.
All right. And then so Molly Baker also loves the key change in San Benedito Beach, which is cool. And Dylan, my brother...
She actually taught me a lot about beaches, I have to say.
Yeah. She is an original California freaking beach person. I mean, she could basically be on this call. We could send her a Zoom invite, dude. Molly, if you want that, just say, because you have now been shouted out as a person who knows a lot about the beach, which is true. Dylan's on the tube, which, where do you think San Benedito is?
Hint, you guys. This is the hint.
Yeah, the hint. The hint is look at where Sophia is and think about that. I liked Dylan's speculation the other week that San Benedito is in Dabob Bay. Hannah Blankenship is over here on this one, and she's saying San Benedito is a warm place in my memory, my childhood happy spot. It is Rock River. That's a good answer.
That's a really good answer.
That is a good one. In my memory. I'm writing it down because I'm trying to keep track of all this information. Spot, it is Rock River. Which brings me to my next question, Sophia. Can you have a beach day on a river?
Totally.
Oh.
You can have a beach day on a river, you can have a beach day on a lake, you can have a beach day on a swamp. Doesn't matter. You just gotta have a little bit of water. It's fine.
So, one of my questions on my plan for the show is what qualities do you look for in a grill?
Well, I try to find a girl that's not super rusted out. Although
Okay.
if it is rusted out, still could be fine, but you gotta be a little bit more for those rusted girls.
Sure.
I like a portable grill. Because then you can bring the grill to the beach, which is always great. Charcoal is nice, but lately I've been thinking that I want to get a little propane because dealing with charcoal on the beach is kind of hard. Charcoal is not very good for the environment. And what do you do when you're trying to leave the beach with your charcoal?
What do you do?
It gets real complex. You should throw it away. What you should do is you collect the out in the
Can you just make a grill right there on the beach with like stuff you might find on the beach?
Yeah, you don't need an actual grill. You just need a bonfire. real baseline, just a stick.
Just a stick?
Sometimes it's a stick. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to cook. Oftentimes I'll bring sausages to the beach. Those are just so easy. You just put a sausage on a stick, put it over the fire. That's it.
Oh my God.
But there's levels. You can get more extravagant about beach cooking. For example, last night, it's my dad's birthday party. We went to the beach. We brought a propane tank with a burner that screws into the top of it, and we just cooked clams.
Wait, you got a burner to come to the grill? Be a part of the grill?
Yeah, the burner came.
Were they like, what camp at Burning Man were they at? I'm sorry.
Shrimp camp, baby.
The shrimp camp. Yeah, okay. So this is not a pro Burning Man show by any means, but I do try to make a burner joke like whenever I can. Wow, so you're telling me that your dad had a birthday yesterday and it was a clam jam.
My dad's birthday is actually today, but yesterday we had a clam jam for him. And he's kind of like the original beach guy, I have to say.
Okay,
That's really where I got it. I got it from my dad.
Tell us about your dad. Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday, Joe. 70. My dad is a guy from Tacoma, Washington. He's a Greek guy. Grew up on the beach, and I grew up on the beach. He's a fisherman. He's a crabber. Yeah, that's my dad. Know him, love him. He's really good at packing cars. You were talking about my car trunk in high school earlier.
I was, yeah.
I tribute to his dad. He really taught me to pack a car.
Looks like we have a guest. Looks like we have a shocking surprise guest.
Surprise! It's Molly!
Molly, you're on the show!
Hi, beachgoers.
Hey, Mal.
Hey, guys.
So what hot tips can you give us about the beach?
Oh, my God. Well, so many. What do you want to know?
I think the thing that's hard is, like, there's so many beach lifestyles that you could, like, participate in. So there's just a lot of answers.
Yeah.
It's
Molly.
true. Have we tell yet?
Oh, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Has anyone talked about shells?
No.
You want to talk about shells?
It's an important beach feature.
Yeah. Yeah, just let us know what you think about shells.
Well, I just moved from the desert back to beach lifestyle, and with me, I realized I was carrying a lot of shells from years of gem broking. So just collection of shells over time, and I think it's important to have a shell collection.
It is. I have a shell collection.
Yeah.
I have a whole basket found on the beach that we brought in our house. It's important.
What do you guys do with them?
Look at them, touch them, remember the beaches.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is reminding me. Okay, my roommate Talia has. I came back here recently, and I was amazed to see this bag on the table of rocks. And she had recently been to a beach, I think up in Maine, and she said, "I got these rocks because I like to play a game. The game is called Cool or Wet, which is a question that one would ask: is this rock cool, or is it just cool because it's wet? Because when you're on a beach and you see the rocks that are all like shiny, it's like we can't really tell if it is a really cool rock or it's just wet." And so she brought this bag back that now she like makes the rocks wet. on a table in a little bowl just for fun. Just see.
That's a great beach game. Love it. Good job, Talia.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
a cheap.
that's taking the collection to a whole nother level. I like it.
It's an inexpensive way to bring the beach home.
Totally.
Yeah.
So Molly, you're a musician. Do you have any beach a cappella songs? Not to put you on the spot.
I just watched The Little Mermaid the other day. And I realized that I've only seen that movie once when I was like 5. And I don't want to sing any of it.
I think that's for the best because actually when you sing Disney songs, you immediately get a copyright strike, which I think like it, you know, police are like using this now in they're always playing Disney songs on them so that their body camera footage can't go out because it's like owned by Disney immediately. So Disney has become weaponized the music.
Whoa.
Yeah, scary.
Speaking of cops, the only places I've ever had to run from cops were beaches.
Likewise.
Same.
Amazing. Yeah, the San Benedito Beach song, the way that I was talking about cops when I wrote that song, I wrote it in France inside of my apartment when I was doing indoor beach days, like Sophia's doing right now. And originally the lyric was where the cops are nice and the shells are clean. And later on I just changed it to there's probably not going to be because there's not going to be a world when the cops are nice. It's just not a good institution. Get it out of here. Start over. That's my opinion.
So is the comment section popping off?
The comment section is popping off with Talia saying, I feel that way about beach stones, but they generally look cooler wet. Okay. And then Joanne, Sophia's mom, says, can you use a lighter to cook within a crunch?
My mom would ask that. I don't really recommend that. If you've ever like burnt shit with a lighter, the thing that you're trying to burn turns really black. It's not, I don't recommend cooking with a lighter. But if you have a lighter and you're on the beach, you could probably light some wood and cook over a fire. So yeah, you could use a lighter as a cooking tool in a pinch. Yeah.
Okay. I just remembered something because I'm in the garage.
Uh-huh. Oh, a surfboard stockpile.
This one is called a wave storm. It's foam.
Love it.
This one is really tall, 10-footer. There's also boogie boards behind the snowboard.
Oh yeah, boogie boards and snowboards, all important.
And a skim board.
Oh yeah.
So
Shout out to skimboarding.
Shout out to skimboarders.
Skimboarders everywhere.
With a skimboarder.
Yeah, Charlie is a great boarder. I wanted to sing you guys a song that.
It's too gross, so I left it outside.
Oh.
Song, Melanie.
It's a beach song, classic. Hope you guys enjoy it. Okay. Oh, when the sun beats down, burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking about. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk, do-no-no. When from the park you'll hear the happy sound of a carousel. You can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun, under the boardwalk. We'll be having some fun under the boardwalk. People walking above under the boardwalk. We'll be falling in love under the boardwalk. Boardwalk.
Ew!
Yeah.
We just take a moment to like just notice how dogs have the same dog.
We have the same dog.
Oh my god. Of course, I go into music mode for 1 second. All of a sudden, there's dogs. Dogs. People like dogs on the beach and in general.
Dogs love the beach.
So
also,
here,
wait, these are beach dogs.
Yeah, specifically.
They're the same dog.
all right, guys. Name your top 5 beaches. Sophia, would you like to begin? Or you could do one, Molly, and back and forth if that is helpful.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Well, the first beach that comes to mind, a beach I've had a lot of memories at, is Kiholo Bay on the Big Island of Hawaii. Good beach.
YouTubers also in the comments, feel free to just let us know what your favorite beaches are.
Yeah, if you've ever been to a beach with any of us, I want to hear about it.
All right, so that's your first favorite beach. Molly, what about you?
Well, Zuma Beach is where I grew up. Tower 12, Zuma Beach.
Tower 12, Zuma Beach. Okay,
Yeah.
that's number 1 for you. Sophia, number 2?
Oh, well, Manitou Beach.
Manitou Beach. That's where you grew up.
on.
Molly, for you, number 2?
Butterfly Beach in Santa Barbara.
Butterfly Beach. Okay, yeah.
There.
Sophia, number 3.
Manitou. The beach I probably spend the most time at is Blakely Harbor, another Bainbridge Island spot.
Right, yeah.
Love that beach.
Molly, how about you for number 3?
How about Beach?
Which one?
Evergreen.
Oh, the beach at Evergreen State College. Yeah. Sophia, number 4 for you?
So complex. So many beaches. Had a lot of memories at Teddy Bear Cove in Bellingham.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Molly, what about you for that number 5, I think,
Oh,
or 4?
Honolulu Bay on Kauai.
Okay.
Beach. Never been
It's a
to
good
that.
one. It's a good beach.
Did you say your 5th beach
I don't know. We can just keep naming beaches too if you want. There's so many.
Well, we have a pressing question from the comments on Instagram Live, which, like, some people are still there. Hannah's still over there for some reason.
Hannah also just texted me a picture of my dad's video from, like, my parents' honeymoon.
Oh, could you hold it up to the screen?
Right.
I'll try to make you the big, Oh, that's your dad's Speedo from the 80s?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Really putting my dad on the spot today for his birthday.
Yeah, this is actually a Joe Tschida birthday show. Okay, Hannah's wondering how to keep your dogs from effing up your blanket.
That
I
is
roll.
a really, really hard thing to do. Oftentimes when the dogs really get going, we have to just get rid of the blankets because it's just a real pain.
Yeah.
That's why a beach chair is nice, and that's why the table is nice. Or you can just distract the dogs. Like, oftentimes, if somebody wants to be sitting on the blanket, somebody else can go distract the dogs elsewhere.
Mm.
Hannah and I have dealt with a lot of these blankets and dogs. It's not pretty.
No.
No, you really got to give them their own blanket.
Yeah, that's a
towel. And you got to do the downwind shake out of the blanket. It's a really important move.
Always downwind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that.
Also, like, at a certain point, you just have to accept that there is sand on a beach and it will become part of your body, and it's like, that's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta just accept it.
But I guess there's this baby powder trick. You can put the baby powder on first.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Okay, so this is something I've actually been wondering a lot about today, and it's a serious topic. Right now it's COVID, it's quarantine, and international tourism has been halted, so a lot of people cannot go to their beloved tropical locales and have a vacation. But is the culture of beach tourism actually something that we want to keep going on, or is there a way to improve it so that the beaches themselves and the beach communities do not get exploited or trashed? Or, I mean, what are your thoughts on beach tourism, and is it something that needs to change when things, quote unquote, go back to normal?
Who wants to start, me or you, Molly?
Well, when I can start, when COVID first started, you weren't allowed to go to the beach in California unless you were doing exercise of some kind. So you had to be like actively running on the beach or surfing or doing something in the water, which was a pretty good filtration system, I think, because there were a lot of people just like camping out in big groups initially. And I feel like people have kind of adopted that. And, you know, it's like tourism. I went to Venice Beach a few weeks ago, actually, and it was kind of like that. Like, people were just active, which was better than just kind of camping out. But beach culture will continue to live on no matter what.
Yeah.
It has to.
It has to. The only way I got through this year of COVID was going to the water's edge.
Mm-hmm. And it's really important to note that if you don't have the water's edge, like, with you, you're landlocked, let's say.
Go to the water's edge.
You can go to the water's edge. If there's anything this episode is trying to impart on the viewer, it's that you might live in a city, you might not have access to water, but oh my gosh, you can create a beach vibe, a beach day inside. And I'm giving you a tip right now that you're not going to want to ignore. This is the time of year to buy, if you need a bathing suit or you need a resort wear look, this is the time. It's heavily discounted. I got this look for I think about $15 at a discount store on my road. I'm just gonna show it to you because it's totally a beach look. Okay, beach look.
Wow.
Monokini, like that resort look. Slippers. My point being, don't wait. Don't starve yourself.
Buy your summer clothes in the winter and your winter clothes in the summer if you want the deals.
Especially right now, it's Pisces season.
It's Pisces season. Sure. Sorry, so what? Water. Okay, so this makes sense. We have a Scorpio and a Pisces, right?
Oh.
It's water sign time. Oh, wow. And the earth sign. So this is like the earth meeting the water. We as friends are embodying the beach, the contact. Hannah is on Instagram live over here still asking. I would love to hear some opinions on private beaches and beaches where you're allowed to walk but not loiter.
That's some crap, private beaches. That's some freaking crap. Beaches for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, like, don't leave your garbage on the beach. Don't leave your garbage anywhere outside. Get your shit together. If you bring it, take it away. But other than that, I think beaches should belong to everyone.
Yeah.
Leave no trace.
No trace.
And then we have Adrienne, my friend Adrienne over here asking, I'm with Stank, Blank and Stank, Hannah. What's up with private waterfront? It's horrible.
It's some real bullshit.
I mean, this is
Actually, though, I know in California, at least, it's not private if, like, you can be on the beach.
Molly's kind of cutting out there.
Reason on us, Molly.
Molly's frozen, but I think she's in a warm place.
I think she really is in a warm place.
I think she's just in Southern California. Yeah.
There is definitely some conversation around, like, where, I think some people say, like, the tide line. If you're below the tide line, it's public. If you're above the tide line, it's private.
Yeah.
Very complex. It's very confusing. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it's especially strange because the tide line is going to be in people's living rooms soon enough.
Tide line all the time.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, Molly, it's really good to have you on the program. I'm sure I'll be trying to get you on here for an episode centered on something that you could talk about, like train songs. Or so, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, I think I'm... Okay, I think I don't have service. I love you guys.
Love you
for having
too,
me.
Molly. Thank you for gracing us.
Talk to Mom today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Love you.
Keep on beaching on.
Yes. Thanks, Molly. Blankenstank's over here saying in Washington State is technically public below the high tide mark. Bainbridge landholders will often post otherwise, though. And your mom says she loves the show. Well, I just wanted to ask you something, and it's a personal question, but it's also something you know a lot about, which is moisturizing.
It's so important. You gotta moisturize.
Can you talk to us about your moisturizing routine?
Like daily or post beach?
Okay, let's say going to the beach and post beach after a big long beach day.
Okay, like daily, my moisturizing routine is I put moisturizer on my face and my body. Post beach, make you soft. One of the products here that I use.
Yes.
This thing's pretty moisturizing, which is why I like it so much. Post beach, you gotta put something else on. Aloe is good. Doesn't really matter, but like definitely when you get home from the beach, you gotta moisturize.
Well,
You know a lot about moisture.
I do. I have incredibly fair, burning skin that burns, and so I've gotten a lot of moisturizing products over the years, especially times when I'm in the sun.
Yeah, gotta have that moisture.
Yeah. So, what I would like to just say is, what is the best quality in a cooler?
Coolers, and this is like my friends make fun of me all the time in my collection of coolers, but really just there's so many different vibes. You might need a big cooler, you might need a small cooler, you might need a wheeled cooler, you might need a cooler backpack. Really just depends on what you're doing. So well, like I said before, the quality I like about this cooler is that number one, I got it at a thrift store. I got all my clothes at a thrift store, actually, I have to say. So that would be a quality I would look for, is cheap. Number two, this one has a handle on top, so it's easy to carry.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my other coolers, qualities I like, and I think something when you are shopping for a cooler at a thrift store, something that's important to look for is you want to check and make sure there's no cracks on like the inside or the lid.
Okay.
Then you're just going to lose insulation and it's not even going to work as a cooler. If the hinges on the top of the cooler are broken, that's okay. Doesn't matter. You can buy replacement hinges if you want, or like who cares, you don't need a hinge. But you got to make sure the insulation is intact.
And what about grilled meat?
What about grilled meat?
Oh, just someone back when we were starting, just type the comment grilled meat.
Yeah,
I think it was Roadhouse Camper.
Yeah, grilled meat, fucking sure. Grilled meat, grilled shrimp. I have a friend who likes to grill pies.
What?
We have pies named Davy Bolt.
Oh!
Grill whatever you want. It's fine. But yeah, grilled meat, definitely. I think when people think of grilling, they think of meat for sure. Also, there's a funny thing where I think like up here in Washington, oftentimes we'll talk about wanting to have a barbecue, which just means we want to grill things on a grill. But you know, in the South, barbecue is something very different from having a grill out. So that's been a fun conversation in my life.
What's a barbecue that's different? Like, what's the difference, do you think?
Like barbecue food is like, you know, smoked, not necessarily prepared on a grill, brisket, ribs.
Oh, like it's referring to that entire
food, pulled pork, all that stuff. That's barbecue. And then there's grilled foods.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we're just actually grilling. We're not like, actually very few people I know do their grill skills translate over to being a barbecue pit master or something. No. Very few.
So, I'm just grilling. I'm just grilling out.
Okay, that's an important difference. Well, I think it's really nice that we're here on your dad's birthday. He really does embody the beach life, and in every way, Joe Tschida is a fisherman. He has a little boat that he has with Koji.
Yeah, Koji.
Koji and Joe's boat.
Shout out to Koji.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Koji, who I just remember him on that time when we went up to La Push, to Olivier's cabin. Koji had the guitar and he had a songbook full of lyrics. We were just out there having a good time, and one of the songs we were singing was For Your Father. It was an augmented version of No Woman, No Cry. It was called Joe Tschida, No Cry, because am I remembering this correctly? He was kind of stressed out.
Dad is always stressed.
He's also very relaxed, so it's like a combination.
It's a weird situation going on, but yeah.
Yeah, I think
No Cry was born.
Joe Tschida, No Cry was born because we were trying to convince him to like hang out, just have a good time, and it's all gonna be okay. So I guess I'll try to do a version of that song.
Great, I'd love to hear it.
I think Lily is on the Instagram Live. You gotta go over to YouTube, you guys. That's where it's going on. If you just type in like Melanie Curran's YouTube, then if you type that in, you'll probably find it. But that way you can see Sophia too and see her whole beach spread. Yeah. Okay, Joe Tschida, No Cry, in the key of G, the key of J for Joe.
But yeah, key of J. Let's do it, Mel.
Oh God. Joe Tschida, no cry. Joe Tschida, no cry. I remember when we used to go to Olivier's cabin out in La Push. There was a keg of Blue Moon, and Joe Tschida was there, and everybody was having a good time except for Joe. Joe Tschida, no cry. Joe Tschida, no cry. Oh, Joe Tschida, you were born today. You love clams and you love your boat. You're the original fisherman. You're the original dad. You're the original Joe in a Speedo. Joe Tschida, no cry. Joe Tschida, no cry. Everybody, Joe Tschida, no cry. Joe Tschida, no cry. Happy birthday, Joe Tschida. If you're on Instagram, go to YouTube. It's better over there, I swear. That's my version of that song.
It's a great song.
So, I mean, I think our episode's winding down, but I just wanted to ask you if you see a connection between your work as a birth doula and your love of the beach.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think my love of water, you know, I think birthing people, I mean, are literally carrying water in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And these babies are sea creatures. you know? And I think that, you know, I talk to a lot of my clients about like visualizing the beach while they're in labor, because it's just such a soothing, grounding place, such a healing place to like be in water. So yeah, there's definitely a correlation.
How many of your clients give birth in water, in tubs?
A lot of them, yeah. It's a great place. I would say probably 95% of them at least labor in the water. Yeah. Water is a really important tool for all of us.
I think the beach, yeah, like the point of contact between water and land is really similar to the birthing process. The baby going from the water to the land. Oh my God, where am I? Yeah.
Really fucking cool, and so are beaches.
I'm just not surprised that you are not only a beach lifestyle expert, but also a birth doula. And I want to give a shout out to Lily for acknowledging the correlation between the acronym BD for birth doula, but also beach day. Which,
Lily.
Thank you.
Lily was the last person that I was on a tropical beach with.
Pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandemic. Pre-pandy.
Pre-pandy.
We were sitting in chairs just like this, eating tamales.
Just want to ask the people in the comments on YouTube, do you have any questions for Sophia Tschida? This is a rare opportunity to get your questions answered by a professional beach expert. She's got everything you could possibly imagine for a perfect beach day, and she's a trove of knowledge. So if you are really going to squander this opportunity to ask all of those burning questions, then it's your loss. So I don't mean to sound threatening, but this is your last chance. Please just let us know if you have any more questions for this wonderful program. And
also, if you're pregnant or know a pregnant person and you want to hire a doula, go to my website. I'm a beach girl. I'll help you have a baby.
That's right. Wolfmoondoula is an available doula service for servicing Kitsap County, King County, Jefferson County. I don't know. Probably any county.
Kitsap, not really King County.
Okay, sorry. I spoke out of turn.
If you are inside of a beach county in your mind, I can help you.
Also. Oh, dang. I love you so much, and
little beach oil.
Thank you so much for just gracing the show and being an early supporter. Just supporting the Melanie Curran show. If you're watching and you want to help the show reach its full potential, you can always donate on Venmo at Melanie Curran. Help us get more beach stuff.
Help us beach access.
Yeah,
Melanie, you're gonna have a Patreon too, aren't you?
I'm gonna have what?
You're gonna have a Patreon soon too, aren't you?
I'm gonna do it. I'm working on it. I'm getting ready to do it. I can't, dude, you just announced that at 4:20.
I did?
It was 4:20, you said it, and then it turned to 4:21 on East Coast time. So I think that's a good sign.
Maybe that's when you should release it.
I might have to a little sooner for my finances. Venmo me. If you like this programming, you can find a lot more of it. I think every week. I've been doing it on Fridays and Sundays. I think I'm gonna just keep doing that. Hey, I learned this song. Is it alright if I do one more song? Do you have to go? All right. I've been kind of rocking this song ever since the episode with Anea Umayam on Friday, talking about karaoke and Ilocano oral tradition. And she suggested that I learn this song, which was, I thought, great, because I've always wanted to know this song. All right, let's get Rosie in the shot.
Also lives on the beach, so just
Anea lives in Ocean Shores.
On the Ocean Beach.
Okay. Feel so bad, I got a worried mind. I'm so lonesome all the time. Since I left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels, saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where those fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, oh happy I'd be. Isn't that a sweet song? Gonna see my baby again. Gonna be with all of my friends. Maybe I'll feel better again on Blue Bayou. Saving nickels and saving dimes, working till the sun don't shine. Oh, looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday, come what may, to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou, where the fishing boats with their sails afloat. If I could only see that familiar sunrise through sleepy eyes, oh happy I'd be. Oh, that girl of mine by my side, oh the silver moon and the evening tide. Oh, some sweet day I'm gonna take away this hurting inside. Oh, I'd never be blue, all my dreams come true on Blue Bayou. That song, it feels like the prototype of San Benedito Beach. Like a place that exists but doesn't exist. Thank you. You help me create it every day in my mind. I love you.
Love you. Thanks for all the comments, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks so much for being here. Happy birthday, Joe Tschida. See you next Friday on the Melanie Curran Show. Streaming live on youtube.com. Thank you. See you next time. Don't forget to Venmo it if you like it, baby. Mad applause. Hit us up on the Venmo and or the PayPal, and the links in the description. And we're gonna see you next week. We've got a crazy episode that you're not gonna wanna miss. Special guests abounding. Everyone, say thanks to Sophia for being the best beach babe. Thanks to Rosie and Roadhouse Camper and Joe Tschida. Fare thee well. Thank you so much for coming.